Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. First, I want to pray for Gracie. She's trying to get the job that she's looking for, so hopefully she's able to get that. It goes smoothly, and the job ends up being exactly what she's looking for. Also, want to pray for Chloe. When she was driving, her brakes went out, so I pray she's able to get them fixed, and it's not too expensive for her. I pray she was able to relax now, because God made sure to look after the situation will continue doing so. And today I want to talk about what I've been feeling grateful about recently. Last Sunday on the way to church, I always see the guy on the side of the interstate named Paul. I always talk to him and give him water. And this Sunday, he told me he always appreciates the water and it's like appreciates me being his friend. So that's just something I'm grateful for right now. Able to make others feel like they're seen. Because before, he looked kind of down when I passed by him. Now he likes it every time I see him. So if you see him on the side of the road, just make sure you say hey to him. He's a veteran. Just make sure you say hi to him. His name's Paul. The other guy, who's a veteran, told me he's been reading the Bible I gave to him and raves and talks about his day. Now which makes me feel glad because he lost a dog recently. And ever since I heard about that, I've been drawn to him. And I'm just trying to make sure he feels seen and feels like he's not forgotten about. And he told me he's just been reading the Bible, so I'm grateful for that. The second thing I'm grateful for is my sister. And Mom had been messaging me saying to pray for stuff. And they're not really religious. And this is me being more religious. It's opening, I guess, to open the eyes to it, touching the heart. Like my mom's cat went missing for a day or two, and they messaged me saying pray for the cat. And they would never say stuff before Cornerstone. So I feel like I'm trying to be a good example of what God can do, and not to see it start to affect others in a good way. I feel like God had to take me through something that was bad, and it's turning it into proof that could change you and others. Then me starting to see the change, especially my family. The third thing I'm grateful for is, if you know me before Cornerstone, it's been like close to a year. I was a metalhead, relying on myself, and all that led me to was feeling depressed. Before my baptism, I had metal tickets. It was some of my favorite bands before then. But after coming to Cornerstone, I really can't listen to metal music anymore. It just reminds me of my old self. And I feel like my old self's already gone after the baptism. It's like, I feel like I'm a completely different person now. So like, when it gets cut on, I have to cut it off. So the tickets I had, I ended up selling them right before the baptism. And I'm hoping that people that I sold it to was able to enjoy it, because I basically said it breaking even. It wasn't about making money, it was about hopefully making good memories for somebody else. And it's not my way anymore, it's Yah's way. In Romans 6:36, it says, "For we know that our old self was crucified with him, so that the body ruled by sin might be done away with, that we should no longer be slaves to sin." So like every day I try to get better and closer to being godly. And there's other things I'm grateful for right now, but that's some for the videos, is being able to make videos. Back in 8th grade, I really didn't talk to anyone but a couple of people. And like that year I was voted the most quietest kid out of everyone in middle school. So like me just being able to be comfortable enough and listen, I got to make videos is something I appreciate. And everything that I have is thanks to God. And I'm just grateful for God and everyone I've met at Cornerstone, and also any person I met in general. Just because even if they aren't in a good headspace, I'm still one of God's children and they might just be lost. So God could be putting them there for us to be trying to help them, even when they're not acting right or just being aggressive. It's like God's light's supposed to be the light for those kind of people too. They just gotta have an open heart and plant a seed so that God can use His light for it to grow. So I'm just appreciative that I can get a chance to make a difference. And the last thing I want to say is don't ever quit, because God woke you up so He has a plan for you. Everyone, and I pray for someone, hug others, and make sure you pray for yourself as well. And be kind. Thank y'all, and have a good day.